Test, test.
Okay. All right, guys, what's going on around here? We are in the final match. We got Killeen and we got H-Town battling off over here in the final match. We trying to all be friends around here. Now let's wait and see at the end of the match whether we decide to be friendly or not. Who do you think's going to win? You think H-Town's going to win? You think Killeen? No. You think H-Town's going to win? Or you think Collateral Damage is going to win? Let me know. Comment. Leave a comment. You think Collateral Damage is going to win? You think H-Town's going to win? Let me know. All right, we starting off over here with Scratch. All right, we got Bill over here on Scratch pair. Don't forget, guys, leave me a comment. You think H-Town's going to win? You think Collateral Damage is going to win? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Drop a comment on there. Don't forget to follow UBA. Yeah. All right. We got Brunson starting off. Kind of got that flat 10. Okay, so with the flat 10, what would you do with a flat 10? Let me know. Comment. What would you do with a flat 10? Would you make an adjustment? And what adjustment would that be? Would you ball change or would you just move on the lane? Barely missed that one. Somebody just said from Collateral Damage, do not follow that lead. Leadoff is a big thing. Leadoff sets the tone for the team. Okay, so again, that question that I asked, on a flat 10, would you ball change or would you move on the approach and make an adjustment and stay with the same ball? Leave a comment, drop a comment down below. What adjustment would you make on that? All right. We got H-Town, we got Oscar as anchor. That was dead flush. Okay, so I got Dino with me. Because I got corrected. It's not Oscar, it's Dino. Okay, so on the first ball that Bronson left, he went flat 10. What adjustment would you make? I asked him to leave a comment. What adjustment would you make? Would you ball change or would you make an adjustment with the same ball? What adjustment would you make off of a flat 10?
Okay, in the first frame like this, I'd probably make an adjustment, give it some more nuts. If it's later in a game, man, I'm going to switch balls. I'm 3 frames too late if I see that. But if I was him, I'd just quit.
Oh, we would just quit. All right. We got a bunch of confidence. Now, we got a bunch of confidence, but it's only the first frame. Let's get into the 9th frame and ask him that question again.
We'll get there. I know what it is.
Okay. All right, we got Bill up, and we got Bronson up again. Let's see if Bronson makes a change off of that flat 10. He didn't ball change. He stayed with the same ball. Kind of got the ball out. All right. We got the same ball, but we made an adjustment. Again, don't forget, guys, leave a comment. Would you ball change, or would you just make an adjustment off of the same ball? All right. We got a 5-pin now. Who's putting their finger up? Who's putting their hand up for that 5-pin? Who's putting their hand up for that 5-pin? All right, we got Bill on 16. Is he going to be buying everybody a shot? No, not today. Everybody's going to be buying Bill a shot today. Bill ain't buying nobody a shot today. Good spare, Bill. All right, we got Robert up on 15. Got that ball out a little bit. All right, we got a washout on 15. Washout spareable. Washout spareable. We got Michael up on 16. Michael's on an 8 spare. That was a wrap 10. So that was definitely not a flat 10, but that was a wrap 10. Let's see if he spares this. A little bit left on lane 15. He didn't spare that washout, but we're only in a second frame, so there's still so much game left on 15 and 16. There's so much game left. It's only a second frame. Anything can happen. All right, let's see Tyrone. He's up on 15. Let's see what he does. Okay, so that was kind of in between, though. Leave a comment, drop a comment, let me know what you think. The difference between lane 15 and lane 16. Which one was a wrap 10 pin and which one was a flat 10 pin? Now we had Michael miss a 10 pin on 16. But like I said, leave a comment, drop a comment. Which one do you think was a better 10 pin, though? Now, you got to remember, though, 9 counts, it doesn't matter what 9 count you leave. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, so, like I was saying, 9 counts, it doesn't matter what 9 count you leave. Oh, that was a lot of 8 on 16. That was a lot of 8. 9 counts are the worst counts you can open on. Every 9 count you miss is minus 11 off your score. Always remember that, guys. Every 9 count you miss is a minus 11 off your score. Doesn't matter what 9 count you miss. Every 9 count you miss is minus 11 off your score. Doesn't matter whether it's the 1 pin or the 10 pin. All right, that's the difference, though. That's the difference, though. Bill spared that 10 pin. Tyrone missed that 10 pin. So that could be a difference between whether the team wins a game or loses a game. All right, Bronson's up. All right. That was a good shot.
On the recap, that 4th spot is for a sub. But you're allowed only 1.
I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see on camera, but on lane 17, Kevin just spared a really, really great spare. I don't know if y'all can see, but Kevin just spared a really, really great spare. He just spared the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. I know that's not the pair we're on, but that was a massive spare. All right, lane 16. Lane 16, Robert, they kind of, he was almost on the approach. They kind of said some stuff while he was on there, cheering for lane 17. And that's always good. Oh, Dino, he just pocket 4. He just pocket 4-9. But taking a step off the approach and resetting yourself is always good. You never want to set yourself up for a bad shot. So don't ever hesitate to take a step back and reset yourself. You never want to set yourself up for a bad shot. All right, so Dino just opened in the 3rd frame. He pocket 4-9. But a third frame, that's nothing. There is so much game left. Anything can happen. We got Robert up on lane 16, shooting at a 10-pin. Robert is on a strike, 6 count, and he 2 counted, and he 9 counted. Let's see if he spares. That was close, but he spared that one. We got Bronson up again on lane 15. He's on a 9 open, strike, strike. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Pocket 7-10. Oh no. Pocket 7-10. Bronson on lane 15 with a pocket 7-10. But it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. We got Tyrone as our anchor. And he's trying to overcompensate. He struck. All right, we got Bill up on lane 16 with H-Town. All right, we got Bill up on 16 with a flush. In the fourth, he is on a open 9 spare strike. On lane 15, we got Robert up for collateral damage. And on 16, we have Michael up with H-Town. It's kind of even right now. Nobody's on a string, but everybody's kind of got a strike spare open. It's pretty much even right now. So let's see what Michael does.
There you go, Mike.
Okay, so please drop a comment, leave a comment on lane 16 with Michael in the fourth frame. Was that a wrap 10-pin or a flat 10-pin? Drop a comment, leave a comment. Was that a wrap 10-pin or flat 10-pin? All right, off of that pocket 7-10 on 15, we have Robert up with collateral damage. He's on a strike, open 9 spare. Let's see what he does. Don't forget, guys, on 16, don't forget, drop a comment, leave a comment. Did Michael, let me know what you think. Did Michael flat 10-pin or wrap 10-pin? Good shot, Robert. On 15 with collateral damage. Great shot from Dino from H-Town on 16. Let's take a second and take from one of the bowlers from H-Town, Bill. Bill, how do you think this is going to finish out? Everybody's kind of even right now. Nobody's really on a string. Everybody's kind of got either open, spare, strike. How do you think this match is going to finish out?
All honesty, H-Town's going to win 38-4, 38-2.
38-2. All right, drop a comment, leave a comment. Do y'all think it's going to 38-2? Y'all think it's going to change? I don't know. Tyrone as our anchor, he's already missed 2 9 counts. Like I said earlier, guys, every 9 count you miss is minus 11 off your score. He's already got 2 9 count opens. That's minus 22 pins right there. That could be a big difference. We got Bill with that strike. Bill's on a double. Bill is actually the second person to double on this pair. Let's see if Bill can continue that. All right, Bill. So we're going to come to Bill again. Bill, you threw a good shot. You're the only second person on a double. Now, I was asking everybody what adjustment would they make off of a flat 10-pin or a wrap 10-pin? If you wrap 10-pin, what adjustment would you make? Would you ball change or would you just adjust off of that?
If it's a wrap 10-pin, I'm moving back about 3 inches. If it's flat, I'm going to move 2 left.
Okay.
I don't change balls.
All right, Bill said he don't change balls. We got Michael over here from H-Town to follow Bill's lead. When you're setting up a team, you always want to have a good leadoff. You always want to set the momentum. So Bill got a strike, Michael got a strike. Let's see if Dino can follow the leader. Let's see if Dino can continue this rhythm we got going on here. All right, we got Robert from Collateral Damage on 16. Let's see what he does. Oh! Okay. That was a great shot. From Robert. But that was a great shot from Dino on 15. That was a solid shot from Dino on 15. But that was also a great shot from Robert on 16. I think for me, that was just bad pinfall on 16. But Dino followed the leader. They got a beer frame on H-Town. Everybody's got a strike in the 5th frame. If I was Robert, I wouldn't make a change. That was just bad pinfall. That was a great shot. Now let's see if he spares. All right, Robert got a spare. That was kind of a weird pinfall on 15, but just like I tell everybody, if your teammate goes to the bathroom and comes back, all they see on the scoreboard is that you struck. So I don't care how the pins fall. As long as all 10 pins fall, I will kick the ball down there. As long as it has an X on there, I will throw it anyway. But Bronson got a strike. We got our anchor bowler. That was a little close, but Tyrone got a spare. We got Robert up on 15. We got Bill up on 16. Bill's on a double, so let's see if he can continue that. Kind of light, but 9 spare, that's all you need to do. Any pen you leave, you got to spare it. I think he might have just got a little fast with that ball, or kind of got the ball out. But it's just 1 frame. All you can do is spare and move on. Robert's going for a 10 pin on 15. Kind of got that ball out. Ooh, that ball jumped. I would check that ball and see if it's got a nick in it. That ball jumped on 15. Bill spared on 16. So Bill is on. He's got a 97 and a 5th. He's got a 9 spare and a 6. Michael's up on 16. Tyrone is up on 15. Let's see what Michael and Tyrone do. All right, Bill's over here yelling flower power to the rescue. All right, Tyrone struck. Michael struck.
Good ball, baby. Good ball.
We got Dino up on 16. See what Dino does. He's on a double. Dino left the 3, 6, 9, 10. So not only is the 3, 6, 10 already a hard spare to spare, but to add the 9 to it, that just makes it even harder. Let's see if he spares it. Bill, wrap 10 pin again. Let's see if Dino spares this. Oh, great spare, great spare. That was textbook. All right, Bill's over here telling Collateral that's how they spare that 10 pin. Okay, so Bill's over here talking some mess. So let's see if he 10 pins again and spares the same thing. We got Brunson up over here on 16. We got Michael up on 15. Michael's on a double. Brunson's on a strike. He's oh, Messenger on 15. Do your job. Messenger, do your job. It's all right. Michael 10 pin on 15. Let's see if Brunson spares this on 16. All right. Good spare on 16. Don't forget, guys, we are in the final match. We got Collateral Damage against H-Town. Please drop a comment, leave a comment. Who do you think is going to win? You think Collateral Damage is going to win? You think H-Town is going to win?
You're doing good, though.
All right. We got Dino on 15 with H-Town. That was a great shot. That was a great shot from Dino from H-Town on 15. So, on a scratch pair, there's not really anybody stringing anything. Everybody's kind of strike spare. So it's kind of close, but Collateral Damage got some handicap, so they're kind of up a little bit. Let's look at scores here on 15 and 16. With H-Town, we have Bill with a 116 and a 6 frame with a 9 spare and a 7. We have Michael with a 117 and a 6 frame with a 9 spare and a 7. We have Dino with a 6 spare with a 113 and a 6 on a strike on the 7th. Now with Collateral Damage on 16, we have Brunson with a 124. That might hurt a little bit with Collateral Damage. That also might hurt a little bit. Collateral Damage, we have Brunson, 7 spare, 124 in the 7th, with a 9 open in the 8th at a 133. We have Robert in a 6 with a 94, but he's on an 8 spare. So if he strikes, he'll be at a 114. But we got Bill with a 136 in the 7th now on a strike. And Collateral Damage, he's on an open, but Tyrone, he's got a 104 in the 7th. So let's see what Robert and Tyrone does in the 8th with Collateral Damage. But I think 15 to 16, they're kind of going back and forth. Just depends how everybody finishes. It's not how you start a game, it's how you finish a game. That was definitely light. That was definitely right with Robert on 15 with Collateral Damage. He's only got a 110 in the 7th with now a 6 count in the 8th. They're both in the second bowler, but H-Town is up 43 pens than Collateral Damage. So H-Town is winning by 43 pens. Let's see what Michael does. Hey, Swisher. We got a Swisher over here from H-Town with Michael in the 8th frame. Let's see if Robert can spare this. Ooh. Bad break, but Robert 6'2". He's only got a 1-6. No, he's only got a 118 in the 8th frame. It's kind of rough to come back from that, but like I said, anything can happen. Until you finish a game, anything can happen. So let's see how this game finishes out. We're finishing up the 8th frame over here in Killeen. We got H-Town in the finals. We got Collateral Damage in the finals. All right, Tyrone, he strikes in the 8th frame as our anchor bowler from Collateral Damage. Let's see what their anchor bowler does from H-Town on 16. Now, Dino on 16, he's already on a strike. So if he doubles, if he gets a strike right here, he's on a double, that would be huge. That was dead flush. So that was massive. That was massive for Dino to double. So let's see what Bill does. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see, but on 17, he just, that's smash 9, that's a fireball. Oh, a little light on 15. Bill's still in a good position, though. He can still have a decent game, but baby split. Baby split on the left side as a right-hander bowler. That can be back and forth. Baby split's always hard. Okay, so let's throw a question out there. Drop a comment, leave a comment. When you leave a baby split, are you going to try to drive that pen into the 7? Or are you going to try to go in between the pens? That was a great spare by Bill on 15 for H-Town. But answer that question. Drop a comment, leave a comment. Are you going to go in between the pens? Or are you going to try to drive that front pen into that 7 pen? Leave a comment, drop a comment. Leave a comment, drop a comment. How are you going to spare that baby split? All right. That was a light carry, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, as long as all 10 pins fall, it doesn't matter how they fall. If your teammate goes to the bathroom and comes back, all they see on the scoreboard is that you got a strike. So, finishing up the 9th frame, H-Town, we got Bill on a baby split spare. That was definitely a wrap 10 pen from Dino on 15. But from H-Town, we got Bill with a 156 with a baby split spare in the ninth. We got Michael on a double. And Dino, great spare with that 10 pin. Leaving a dead wood on 15. Leaving a dead wood on 15. Michael's on a double. Dino's got a 162 in the 8th. 9 spare in the 9th. Right now, going into the 10th frame, H-Town is up by 100. Bill strikes, starting off the 10th frame with collateral damage on 15. We got the first leadoff bowler, Bronson. He's got a 133 in the 8th. He's got a spare in the 9th. See how he finishes out this 10th. Robert, their second bowler. He's got a 118 in the 8th. He's got a strike in the 9th. And Tyrone, the anchor bowler, he's on a double. So just Tyrone himself. Oh! Fireball! 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 That's smash 9 on lane 15. That was a great shot, Bronson, but unfortunately, that smash 9. Okay, so question for everybody. Do you know why? Drop a comment, leave a comment. Do you know why you either smash 8 or smash 9? Leave a comment, drop a comment. Why do you smash 8 and smash 9? So, your ball as a right-handed bowler, you split the 1-3 and the 8-9 when your ball drives through the pocket. Now, Bronson just smashed 9. So that means that his ball, ooh, tough break with Bill on 16. But your ball, that means you just overhooked just that much to bypass that 9 pin. But that was a great shot from Bronson on lane 15. Let's see what he finishes out with. All right, good shot. So, collateral damage, first bowler, Bronson. He finishes out with a 172. Oh, that was so close. That was so close from Bill. That was a great attempt. So, first bowlers on 15 and 16, scratch pair. Bill, you have their first ball, or you have the first bowler from H-Town with a 195. And you have collateral damage, Bronson, finishing out with a 172. Now you have Michael on a double from H-Town, but you have Robert from collateral damage only on a strike. So let's see how both of them finish out their 10th frame. All right, let's see what Michael does here. Oh, great shot by Michael of H-Town. He's now got a 4-bagger. He only got one more shot, but he can finish with a good game. Robert's on 16 from collateral, or 15, I'm sorry, from collateral damage. He's now on a double. Fun fact, guys, so earlier, Justin Ludwig, he was your commentator. That is actually my big brother. So, fun fact of the day. Your earlier commentary, Justin Ledwig, that was actually my big brother. I'm just saying, guys. I'm definitely a lot more talkative to him, but I'm definitely a better commentator. I'm just saying, but let me know who you think is a better commentator, Justin or myself. Alright guys, so H-Town, you got Bill that finished with a 195. You got Michael that finished with a 227. Robert is about to throw his last ball with collateral damage. Oh, Dino just whiffed that 10-pin. Oh my God, Dino just whiffed that 10-pin. I mean, it don't matter because they're definitely going to win this game. But as a bowler itself, you never want to open in a 10th. With collateral damage, you got Bronson that finished. Oh my God, I got to pause right there. Pocket 710. Yep, back to it. You got Bronson that finished with a 172. You got Robert that just pocket 710, but he finished with a 176. Dino, he opened in the 10th. He shot 190, but they're up by 130. So let's see what Tyrone does. All right. Tyrone's already on a double. So with that strike, if he finishes out the 10th frame, already being on a double, I mean, that's already plus 60. But every pen counts. You never know. They can lose this game, but come back and win the next 2 games and still take totals. So let's see what Tyrone does. Every pen matters. That was dead flush. That was textbook. Okay, so we got H-Town. They've already finished. On your scratch pair with H-Town, you got Bill, 195. You got Michael, 227. And you got Dino, 190. Collateral damage, you got Bronson, 172. You got Robert, 176. And you got Tyrone that just finished with collateral damage. That finished with a 193. So, H-Town won by 71 pens of collateral damage. So, like I said, there's still so much more bowling left. Anything can happen. They might win by 71 this game. They might lose by 100 the next game. So, anything can happen. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. All right, so in this broadcast, we're going to move from scratch pair 15 and 16. We're going to move all the way to 19 and 20. We're going to move all the way to 19 and 20. Let's see how we do here. So, all right, let's see what's going on over here on 19 and 20. That's Zachary over here, H-Town, 6 counted, left a bucket. Over here on 19 and 20, H-Town, we got Zachary, he shot 223 first game. We got Tyrone, who shot 225. And anchor bowler Joseph shot 201. Collateral damage, oh, that was a great shot on 19. That was a great shot on 19 from David from collateral damage. David's over here saying that they woke the bear. He shot 171 the first game, but like I said, he said they woke the bear. So let's see what he shoots this game. Collateral damage, they got David. He shot 171 first game. Jeffrey, he's up on 19. He shot 207. And their anchor bowler, Damian, he shot 214. So H-Town definitely won that game, but anything can happen. It's only game one. They got 2 more games to go. Got Tyrone up on 20. 210. Hey, like I always say, you leave it, you spare it. So you better slide that over. Oh, we got pins on the deck on 20, so we got to clear that one out. But we got Jeffrey up on 19 from Collateral damage. Definitely high. Left 3, 6, 10. All right, so on 19, Jeffrey left 3, 6, 10, which, like I was saying earlier, that's a pretty hard spare. That's a pretty hard spare. And then we got Tyrone up on 20. That left a 210. He got that ball out wide, but we're waiting for them to clear the deck. They got a pin on the deck on 20, so we're going to wait for them to clear that pin off the deck. Let's see what Jeffrey does on 19. If he spares this 3, 6, 10 or not. Good spare by their second bowler Jeffrey with Collateral damage. 3, 6, 10. Average what I see when people leave 3, 6, 10, they normally get that ball out wide, and they pick up the 6, 10. They normally chop the 3 off of it. Okay, question though. Question. For everybody over there. Oh, great spare by Tyrone on 20 with H-Town. He's over here dancing it off. Great spare by Tyrone on 20 by H-Town. But back to my question. When you leave the 3, 6, 10, are you going to throw your strike ball? Are you going to throw your spare ball at that 3, 6, 10? Are you going to throw a spare ball, or are you going to throw your reactive ball? Leave a comment, drop a comment. What are you going to throw? Are you going to throw a spare ball, or are you going to throw a strike ball at that 3, 6, 10? A great spare by Joseph with H-Town as their anchor. Washout. It's always a great spare to practice. It's not technically a split because you have the 1 pin in there, but you always want to work on sparing that. A light carry from David from Collateral damage on 20. Ooh, tug that ball. From H-Town from Zach on 19. Chop the 4-7.
I said what I said. Facts.
Don't forget, guys. What? Don't forget, drop a comment, leave a comment. For that 3, 6, 10, I'm still waiting to see. What are you going to throw? Are you going to throw a spare ball, or are you going to throw a strike ball at that 3, 6, 10? Drop a comment, leave a comment. Oh, okay. Wait, we got Tyrone over here dancing on the approach from H-Town. Let's see what he does since he wants to be dancing. Oh! Oh, light pocket 4-pin. Light pocket 4-pin from Tyrone on 19 from H-Town. All right. Collateral damage. We got Jeff over here. That was a good shot. Just wrap 10. We got Tyrone over here. He went behind that 4-pin. He went behind that 4-pin. He danced, but I don't see him dancing when he missed that 4-pin. I don't see him dancing with that missed 4-pin. Like I said, guys, every 9 count you miss is a minus 11 off your score. Every 9 count you miss is minus 11 off your score. That's a big miss. That's a big miss. Especially when you're dancing on that approach. Let's see what Damien does from Collateral damage on 20. Let's see how their anger bowler reacts to that one. All right, light carry. It don't matter though. All 10 pins fell. It don't matter. All 10 pins fell. Collateral damage, Damien. He's on a double. Let's see what our leadoff bowler does. See what both of our leadoff bowler do. When you're setting up a team, you always want to have a good leadoff. You always want to have somebody that's going to start the momentum for your team. So let's see what our leadoff bowler do. Good shot. Good shot from David on 19. Oh, Messenger, do your job. Messenger, do your job on 20. Good job, Zach from H-Town on 20. You always want your messenger to do your job. You never want that messenger to just run in front of that 10 pin. He always wanted to hit that 10 pin. Let's see what our second bowlers do. All right. We got Jeff over here yelling hold. Good shot. Let's see what Tyrone does. A little light, but spareable. Now that's a sleeper. So that's a pretty choppable spare. That's a pretty tough spare. Sleepers are always tough. Those are pretty choppable spares. So let's see if he spares that one. We got collateral damage. We got Damien. Oh, tough break, Damien. He's their anchor bowler from collateral damage. He was on a double, but he just 6, 7, 10. Great spare from Tyrone from H-Town on 20 with that sleeper. Let's see what the anchor bowler does from H-Town. Actually, let's get with one of the bowlers. Tyrone. All right, so from that sleeper, what are you gonna do? What adjustment are you gonna make off of that sleeper?
Well, I think I'm gonna go 12. Go up 12 board. Carrying is very hard in this house.
Definitely showing off of that pocket 710. Yeah. You want to talk about carry? Pocket 710 from your anchor bowler. So continue. What adjustment are you gonna make off of that sleeper?
I'm gonna move 2 left. Go up 12. Should be right in the pocket.
All right. Let's see what he does on the next frame. Let's see if it's in the pocket or not.
All the way.
H-Town, he said all the way. Let's see what H-Town does. I actually want to go to our anchor bowler from H-Town. I want to see what adjustment he's going to make off of that pocket 710. Let's see. I don't know. On the back of his jersey, it says donut hole. So let's talk to our donut hole from H-Town. And what adjustment are you going to make off of that pocket 710? I didn't think that was bad off of your hand, but pen carry is not the best in this house. What adjustment are you going to make off of that pocket 710?
I'm going to sell this ball, and I'm going to throw a different one.
Okay, we're going to sell that ball. We're just going to get rid of it. We're just going to throw that ball out. Forget it. How much? Okay, wait. How much are you going to sell the ball for?
Oh, it's going cheap. It doesn't work.
Going cheap. Okay. So we're gonna start the bidding at $5. We're gonna see who's gonna start bidding off of that pocket 710 ball. So that was definitely not the ball to use. So we're gonna see what adjustment he makes off of that pocket 710.
Come back now.
You don't think you're gonna come back?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think we're gonna come back. I think we're gonna come back and win it all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. So, did Collateral Damage win the first game on this handicap pair, or did y'all lose?
We lost.
We lost, but like I've been telling everybody, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Exactly.
That's why I said we're gonna win.
Okay. So we'll see what happens then.
One game at a time.
One game at a time. It's not even one game at a time. It's one frame at a time. True. All you can do, it don't matter what you did on the last frame. All you can do is make an adjustment and go from there.
I agree with you on that one, and I feel like they got lucky the first game, and we give them that.
Everybody's got a good day. Everybody's got a bad day. So show them how to strike.
I will.
All right, show them how to strike. I was just talking to Damien from Collateral Damage. He says they're going to come back and they're going to win. They lost the first game, but he says they're going to come back and win. So let's see how he reacts off of that. Let's see if Collateral Damage comes back to win. Let's see if they win this game or they lose this game. Kind of threw that ball out, but oh, hey, you leave it, you spare it. You leave it, you spare it. And don't like him and me just said, it's not how you start the game, it's how you finish the game. You leave it, you spare it. Better slide that over. Possibly. I told you. You leave it, you spare it. You tell him, Damien.
Yes.
Great spare from Damien from Collateral Damage. That was a great spare on 20 from Damien, their anchor bowler from Collateral Damage. All right. Good shot from David. Collateral Damage on 19. Let's see how Zach from H-Town reacts to it. He's already on a double. Let's see what he does here. All right. Good shot. But it's only the fifth frame. Like I said before, it's not how you start a game, it's how you finish. Anything can happen in a game.
Take it out, Pat. Come all the way up. Houston's all the way up. What Houston at? All the way up. Look at him. Hey! Man, you had this conversation already. Come on, Jack! Come on! Yes, sir.
All right, guys, I'm back. Don't forget, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm Brianna. I'm from Gunslinger. I'm from River City Gunslingers. Your commentary before was Justin Ludwig, my big brother. Don't forget, like I said earlier, leave a comment, drop a comment. Which one do you think is a better commentary? But my brother just got back. So let's see, we're about midway through the second game. We got a championship match. H-Town against Collateral Damage. Drop a comment, leave a comment. Who do you think's gonna win? Collateral Damage or H-Town?
Hey, you have to be back too.
All right, so 19 and 20. We got H-Town. We got Zach. All right, so 19 and 20. We got Zach H-Town. He's on the four-bagger. Let's see if he can continue that string. We got David up on 19 from Collateral Damage. He's on a double. So let's see if both of them can continue their strings here. Ooh, light swisher, but all 10 pins fell. Zachary H-Town. He's got 5 in a row now.
We're on his back.
We got David up from Collateral Damage on 19. He's on a double. Let's see what he does here. I got Jeffrey here with me from Collateral Damage.
Yes, I'm the oldest person out here.
Oh, that was a great shot. All right. I need you to continue. I need you to continue this double. You're on a double.
You got it. You got it.
You got it? All right. All right, let's see what he does here. They're up by 25, but let's see how he reacts to it. Ooh, 7-10. 7-10 from Tyrone from H-Town on 20. Jeffrey's on a double. So let's see what he does here. Game's pretty close. It's only 17 pen difference. So if Jeff from Collateral Damage strikes here, that changes it. That makes him from plus 17. Ooh! Brooklyn 5 pen, but that just went from plus 17 to plus 44. Now, I don't know about y'all, but 5 pen, that means that everybody's hands up over here. So if he misses that 5 pen, he better be buying everybody a drink around here. I got my hand up, so after these games are done, if he misses his 5 pen, I would definitely like me a drink. Let's see what he does here. Oh, that's a spare. Oh, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That is expensive. That is an expensive opener. That is an expensive opener. No. Just because you don't drink, I still drink. All of us still drink around here. That was an expensive open right there. All of us had our hands up. He better be buying everybody around on that one. He got that ball out and it hooked. He missed that one left. So that is an expensive open. Everybody have their hands up on that one. So we will all meet Jeff at the bar at the end of this match. I'll try to collect that 5 pen open. I would like me at Dos Equis dress, sir. But it's fine. I can wait. I'm patient. That's going to be an expensive bar tab. Yeah! There's still 3 more frames left in this game. Anything can happen. It is a close game. It's only 39 pen difference. That's only a 1 bowler difference. Anything can happen in this game. But what did I tell you earlier? Every 9 count you miss is minus 11 off your score. That is, so every 9 count, that's a big open. But like I said, that 5 pen, that's an expensive open. Let's see what Damien does. A good spare by Damien from Collateral Damage. Okay, going into the 8th frame, we have Zach from H-Town on a 5-bagger. We have David up on 20 from Collateral Damage on a 3-bagger. So if both of them strike, it's still 30 pens. It's still going to be the same. So let's see what they do. Oh, great shot by David from Collateral Damage. He's now got 4 in a row. Tell me, David. What did you say? You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna keep him quiet. I'm gonna keep him quiet.
Okay.
I'm keeping him quiet.
Okay.
He ain't saying nothing. Tyrone ain't saying nothing else.
All right. David from Collateral Damage say Tyrone ain't saying nothing after that strike. David from Collateral Damage, he's on 4 in a row. Zach from H-Town, he was on 5 in a row, but he just 8 counted. All right. Jeff, he's not trying to buy anybody else any more drinks. So he's just gonna knock all 10 pins down. That was a great 8 spare by Zach. Let's get with Zach actually. Zach, what did you do on that ball? Did you throw the ball out? Did you get the ball in? What did you do different?
I got a little stuck on my thumb on that one and got a little bit too slow, and it went right through the head on that one.
Okay.
Also need to give a shout out to Aiden and Olivia. They're sitting at home watching this on me.
Aw, All right. Shout out. So if you're watching at home, make sure you leave a comment, drop a comment. But
We still got this.
all right. H-Town, they got this. They say they got this. So they won the first game. Let's see if they win the second game. They're down by 63, but they're finishing. Oh, all right. Edgar Bowler. He just got a 3-bagger. They're only down by 33 going into the ninth. 33 ain't nothing. So let's see. Is H-Town gonna win this game again, or is Collateral Damage gonna take this game? Light carry, but Zach, he struck. All right. You said you were gonna strike. You've struck. Did you do what you wanted to do?
Exactly. It did exactly what I wanted it to do.
All right. So when you light carry like that, are you going to try to make an adjustment? Are you going to stay there and just wait for it to just...
Oh, you always got to be making adjustments. You got to look for the move and move with the transition. As it moves, you got to move.
Exactly. I always say, stay ahead of transition.
Stay ahead. As long as you stay ahead, you'll be all right.
All right. That was Zach. That was from H-Town. Zach's at a 185 in the 8th. He's got a strike in the 9th. David, he was on a 4-bagger from Collateral Damage, but he just 8 counted in the 9th. Somebody said that was a son of a 7-pin. I think they wanted to say something else, but they said son of a 7-pin. Okay. We got Damien over here from Collateral Damage. He said that Tyrone's going to miss that 7-pin. All right, he didn't miss it, but y'all up by 23.
We're going to win this game. I told you that.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens at the end of this game. But Damien from Collateral Damage, they're going to win this game. He's 100% confident. Oh, no. He said he's going to take it back. Jeff just opened in the ninth. Hell, Jeff said to be quiet. Oh, no.
Oh, no what? We can still
no.
win this
He said they're still going to win.
Pin count.
Pen count matters. I said that earlier. Pen count matters. All right. Two. All right, we got Damon over here. Hey. All right, so Jeff just said he's gonna have to move. What move are you gonna make off of that?
Well, I do what a lot of bowlers don't do. They do 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. I make a big move. I'll move 4 boards left to get it out further because they dry on the outside and they'll come back.
All right, Damien said, no, we're going to win this game. Okay, so, question. My brother and me, we follow this rule. Every 3 boards you move left with your feet, you move 1 with your eyes. When you move your feet so much, do you move your eyes or you just move your feet?
Well, I move my feet and my mark out on the lane.
Okay.
I bowl out on regional stops, so I believe in making big moves. It's easier to make a big move and come back than it is to make a 1 and 2 or 2 and 1.
A small adjustment.
Yeah, because by the time you find the shot, you're too deep in the game.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Especially in the 9th frame.
Yeah,
you want to make the right adjustment going into the 10th frame because you're up by 30, but 30 is only a small difference, yeah. And you got your anchor on a double.
Yeah.
So if he just gets the first one, that's already 30.
Yeah. And see, the thing of it is when I make a big move, I take my eyes and go farther down lane. A lot of people make a move and they'll look at the arrows. Now I want to look down toward the break point to see what the ball is doing.
Gotcha. So you would rather look further down lane than look at the arrows closer to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I don't have a lot of speed. So where other people with speed balls going to hold, I know mine's going to jump. So in order for me to keep it from jumping so hard, I got to look farther down the lane.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm opposite. I have...
Come on, baby.
All right. He said David was going to strike out. David's already got the first two.
What? You don't know where the 10 pin is? You shooting at a 9 pin, man. Yeah, you shot that big game. Now you're shaking your head.
Hey, Jeff called it. He said they were going to come back. He said they were going to win. Their first bowler, he's got a double. And H-Town, their first bowler, he opened in the 10th frame. So anything can happen.
This is called team bowling. It ain't no one man.
Oh, for sure.
He picking me up from when I got that open.
For sure. Anything. And team bowling is, you know, one person bowls.
One more, baby. One more.
All right, there you go. Team bowling, great finish. Team bowling, if one person bowls bad, your teammates got to pick you up. So it's a team effort. It's a grind. If one person's got it, the other people got to feed off of it, and they gotta roll with the punch. But if you got one person bowling bad, the other bowlers on your team, they gotta try to pick up the slack. So David from Collateral Damage, he shot 226. Let's see what Jeff does. All right, Jeff said he was gonna make that adjustment, and he made that adjustment, and he struck. So you got H-Town on 19, their first bowler. He shot 213, but he opened into 10th. You got David from Collateral Damage, and he struck out. He shot 226. So, second bowlers, Tyrone has a 9 spare in the 10th frame, but he can only strike right now for a 161. Jeff, he's got a 164 already in the 9th. Let's see what he does. It's all right. He got a strike. He's got an 8 count. He can still. All right. Hold on, wait. Let's pause what I'm saying. David's got a comment here. Let's see what David's got to say from Collateral Damage.
I said Collateral Damage is going to win the second game, and we won the second game.
All right. Oh, okay. Wait, though.
Ain't no wait on that one.
Okay. My bad.
Ain't nothing they can do.
Okay. So, he's right, though. Collateral Damage already won the second game. So, we got H-Town that won the first game. We got Collateral Damage that's going to win the second game. So who do you think's going to win the third game? Drop a comment, leave a comment. Who's going to win the third game? Collateral Damage or H-Town? Let's go with Tyrone here from H-Town. You shot 225 the first game, but you shot 160 this game. What do you think was the difference from the first game to the second game?
Carrying. Corner pins is killing me right now.
Corner pins kicked your butt. So if you know that corner pins kicked your butt, what adjustment are you gonna make? Are you gonna stay with the same ball and make an adjustment? Or are you gonna ball change?
From the ball down.
Okay, we're gonna ball down. And why do you think you should ball down? What is your train of thought that you're going to ball down, and why?
I'm gonna ball down, go up 10 board. A little slower, a little smoother back in for the carry.
Okay. So Tyrone from H-Town, he says he's gonna ball down. So let's see, starting the third game, if that adjustment is correct. Hey.
They were loud. They quiet now, ain't they?
Damien from Collateral Damage saying that H-Town is quiet.
Find a friend. Y'all ain't going nowhere. There you go. Pick it all up.
All right, so 19 and 20. We had the first game. We had 15 and 16 in Scratch Bear. H-Town won. We have 19 and 20 collateral damage on handicap pair 1. So now that we finished, let's see going into the third game what points are. Hold on, wait. Collateral damage got something to say. Hold on. Collateral damage got something to say. What does collateral damage got to say to H-Town?
They ain't fucking ready. That first game was goddamn luck. Tell them put their money up again.
All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. On 19 and 20 over here, we got some money on the table. From collateral damage at H-Town, what do you have to say for going into the third game?
Winner takes all.
H-Town said winner takes all going into the third game. We got money on the table over here, so we'll see who takes all. But this third game, we're going to move to 17 and 18, and we're going to see. Let's get with Ray here from H-Town, and we're going into the third game. You're at 347, okay?
You know what I'm saying?
But
we can't get no carry in this raggedy ass fucking house. I was saying, carry this bitch out of here.
Okay, or maybe you could just throw it better.
No, that's not an option. That's not a fucking option.
How is that not an option?
It's not an option.
How is that not
throwing it better?
I mean, obviously not throwing it that good. You have 347 after 2.
You're reading it wrong. It's 847.
Oh, okay. All right. How about this? Why don't we get with Smooth here from H-Town on 17 and 18 going into the third game? How do you think this pair is going to finish after this game? What's the difference between the first game and the last game? How do you feel?
Well, right now they're hooking a ton, but you can't push it. They're clipped, so you literally have to roll it. If you don't let the ball do the work, you will leave a 10-pin. I've left back-to-back 7-10s, but more so a lot of 10-pins have been left.
Okay, so you said you left back-to-back 7-10s. What adjustment are you going to make off of that?
I moved left and got softer with my hand.
And did you see a difference off of that?
I went turkey after that.
Okay, but turkey's in November, all right? Thanksgiving's in November. We're only in June. So are we going to continue it until November? Are you going to finish out the game? Because you're on a 9 spare. So that means that you can shoot 290. Are you going to finish out, or what's going to happen here? Because
if I carry, I finish with 290. I'll get back to you.
Okay. All right. We'll get back to Smooth over here on 17 and 18, and we'll see how he finishes out. I haven't talked to Kevin over here on 17 and 18 from H-Town. Kevin, on the first set, you bowled my team. You were definitely at more than 373 after 2. What's the difference between the first set and the second set?
Way more oil. I don't know if it had time to set longer, but it seems like it's a lot slicker.
Okay, so the fact that it's a lot more slicker, what adjustment have you made from the first set to the second set, knowing that there's more oil for you playing on lane?
Move a little right, slow the ball down.
Okay, and did you stay with the same ball from the first set, or did you ball up?
I did. That was the best ball I had. That was the strongest ball I had in the first set.
And what ball are you throwing?
Right now, I'm throwing the special effect. I started off with the hypnotize.
Okay. So let's see how we finish out. H-Town and collateral damage. All right, so we talked to H-Town. Let's get with somebody. We talked to H-Town. Let's get with somebody from collateral damage. Let's get with somebody from collateral damage on 17 and 18. Let's get with somebody from collateral damage on 17 and 18. Brian, their anchor bowler from collateral damage, he's on a double. All right, Brian. I just spoke with H-Town. Do you think the lanes are playing different from the first set to the second set? Did you ball change? Are you throwing the same ball? Are you throwing the same line? What's the difference?
No, there is a difference. So what I had to do was speed my ball up. So normally I throw around about 17 miles, but now I'm like plus 19, somewhere around there to get the ball to hold. So ball down, more speed. So the lanes are definitely different.
Okay, so does your team still have the same momentum going into this set? Because y'all had a great set. Y'all beat SB's team by a lot. Y'all wiped the slate with SB's team in the first set. Y'all kicked butt. So did y'all have the same momentum? Did y'all have a team talk? What mindset did y'all have going into this set in the championship match?
Well, the time for us to get to start the last game, the championship match, was long. So we lose some momentum? Yeah, we lost momentum in the first game, but now we're bringing it back.
Okay.
So we fought the second set, so now we're going to bring it on to the third. Everything's on the table, on the lanes, and we're going to see what happens.
Yep, just like I always said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Exactly. So, all right, so you on a double. So let's see how you finish this game. You still got 300 in the back. So I expect to come back over here and to see 3-0-0 on that scoreboard.
Hey, your wish is my command.
All right. Hey. You just had your second bowler spare. A great shot. I expect you to follow that. You better strike now.
You got to go for it.
I got it now. Watch this.
Let's get with their second bowler from Collateral Damage. Let's get with their second bowler from Collateral Damage.
What's up?
When you left that split, did you know that you wanted to go for it? Because that was a great spare.
Yes. The reason why I need to go for it because I got a bet going on right now, about $200 bet, and I got to get every pin I can, so go hard or go home.
All right, you heard it from Collateral Damage. Go hard or go home. Hey, $200 is $200. Don't get me wrong. I bowled after Gunslingers finished. I was trying to make sure that me and my brother had gas money on the way home. So I made sure that I bowled so we had gas money on the way home. But Collateral Damage, he left the split, and just like I always say, you leave it, you spare it.
You better.
All right, so that's Collateral Damage. They're going to finish out. And they say they're going to win. So let's see how they finish. Ray over here, he got a double. He was yelling at me, where's the microphone now? So going into the fourth frame, H-Town, first bowler, Ray. Ray over here from H-Town. He's about to bowl the fourth frame. He's on a 9-spare double. But Collateral Damage, she just went 9-spare strike. So let's get with the only female right now bowling. How are you feeling right now going into the last game?
So get comfortable. We'll be fine.
Okay, so do you see a difference from the first set to the second set? And if so, what's the difference?
I think it's a little bit warmer down here. The shots a little bit different, but the scores aren't as high as they were down there. They are down here.
And the temperature does make a difference. From it being cold and it being hot, it makes a difference. So being off of a strike, do you feel like you're in a comfortable spot? Do you feel like your team's in a comfortable spot right now? You think you can finish out and your team win this championship match? Or you feel like y'all really have to grind through this and really push through this?
I think the team, we have chemistry. We talk to each other. We depend on each other. I think we can do it.
Okay, chemistry is a big thing. If you don't have chemistry, then you're out. You know, your team definitely has to be able to, your team flow has to flow with each other. So having team chemistry is a big thing. Do you feel like the shot from y'all being down on the low end is a lot different from y'all being down now on the high end?
Definitely. Like I said, it's a little bit warmer down here, so the oil is a little different. But we're gonna find it. We're finding it. We're gonna comfortable. We'll be just fine.
How do you feel like the breakdown is playing differently?
Breakdown was slower than this, and it wasn't over there. It was much cooler.
Okay, so you feel like right now the breakdown is not breaking down as much as how it was down at the low end.
Not as fast, not as much. Correct.
Are you throwing the same ball that you were down on the low end that you are on the high end?
The third game I am, yes. Yes.
Okay. So you're in a good spot right now. So I'll get with you by the end of the game, and we'll see how you finish out. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Oh no! We got Ray over here. We got Ray over here dancing on the approach. You over here dancing on the approach, but you just open and ain't struck. So, what adjustment did you make from?
Man, I didn't know what the fuck that was gonna do. I just closed my eyes and threw it.
Oh no, that's not always the best call. But sometimes I guess if it works, it works. If it works, it works. That was Ray from H-Town. He went 9 spare double, open, and he struck. Oh, he's getting loud over here. He's getting loud over here. Ray struck in the 5th. Kevin struck in the 5th. So let's see if Mr. Smooth from H-Town also strikes in the 5th. First bowler. Only woman right now that's bowling. Only woman right now that's bowling that we just spoke with. She got a double now. They're up by 23 collateral damage on 17 and 18. Remember, 15 and 16, H-Town, they won. 19 and 20, collateral damage won. So leave a comment, drop a comment on 17 and 18. Who do you think's going to win? Collateral damage or H-Town? Oh no. Collateral damage. Reggie, he just pocket 810. What adjustment? Let's ask a question to everybody. When you pocket 810, because I did that twice today. When you pocket 810, what adjustment are you gonna make? Drop a comment, leave a comment. What adjustment are you gonna make off of a pocket 810? Are you gonna ball change, or are you gonna stay with the same ball and move? Drop a comment, leave a comment. What adjustment are you going to make off of a pocket 810? Are you going to ball change, or are you going to stay with the same ball and just make an adjustment? Let us know over here. We're over here in Killeen. We're bowling playoffs. We're in a championship match. We got H-Town against collateral damage. Let's get with everybody. Actually, you know what? I got Kevin over here. from H-Town. What do you have to say about this match compared to the first set?
Well, it was a walk away in the first game.
Oh, you know what? It wasn't a walk away because you bowled my team. You bowled my team. And the first set, okay, you know what? It might have been.
It was a walk away. That was a little bit tougher. It was a squeaker.
It was because you bowled my team, and y'all beat my team, but oh no, collateral damage. Somebody guttered. Somebody on collateral damage is gonna be getting in the face outside. Somebody somebody from Collateral Damage is going to be getting hit in the face outside with that white powder. They're gonna be getting that backlash. Let's see what he does. All right, he's spared, but that was at 19 and 20. Let's go back to 17 and 18. Let's go back to 17 and 18. First set in top 4 from playoffs. You had H-Town against the Gunslingers, which is my team, and we lost, unfortunately, but it was still a fun time. I definitely talked as much stuff as I could, but you know what? H-Town brought their game, so unfortunately, there's nothing that we could do. H-Town bowled great in the first set. They beat Gunslingers and Collateral Damage. I mean, you know what? All season, SB's team's been talking a lot of mess. And Collateral Damage just done wiped the slate with SB's team. They all season, SB team's been doing great. And I love SB to death, but they got their butt kicked in playoffs by Collateral Damage. But anything can happen. You never know what can happen. SB team's been doing great all season. They finished first going into playoffs. They have the most points. They have a really great team. They have great bowlers. But it doesn't matter how good of a bowlers you have. It doesn't matter how good you've been doing all season. Once it comes down to it, in that moment, how are your bowlers going to bowl? And Collateral Damage, they brought their A game. And they kicked butt. To get into this championship match. H-Town, they definitely brought their A game against us Gunslingers. And I ain't got no hard feelings, but I definitely talked as much mess as I could to try to distract. But H-Town brought their A game, and going into the final match, in championship match, H-Town against Collateral Damage.
Tack on it to hold it, or put new tape on it? Yeah.
Let's get back with Kevin. We were on 11 and 12 in the first set. How do you feel the lanes are different from the first set to the second set? Are you throwing the same line? Are you throwing the same ball? What's the difference? Have you moved left? Have you moved right? What's the difference between first set and second set?
I'm throwing the same stuff. I'm just farther right. Started off with the hypnotize, went to special effect, drilled really strong. Now I'm to special effect, a little bit weaker. But I am still farther right, just the way the lanes are playing.
So the fact that you're farther right, do you feel like the lanes are breaking down slower than what they were in the first set, bowling against Gunslingers?
Absolutely. The transition is much slower than what it was the first set.
And do you feel like that is a benefit to your team or a hinder to your team?
I don't think it's either. I think carry is the biggest thing. Our second game, we had horrible carry. But yeah, we're all squeaking it out. Anything different or harder, we're bowling the home team, so I think we're faring pretty well against them.
So going into not having carry, going into the last game, needing to make sure that your team bowls as great as possible, what adjustment are you going to try to make to try to get as much carry or the best pinfall that you can get?
Watching the ball as it goes down the lane and making the changes to whatever equipment I need to get the right angle into the pocket.
All right. Well, finish out, Kevin. Well, good. You got this. with somebody from H-Town, Big Stacy. He's not bowling, but he's here. He says he's the best cheerleader. What do you see different from the first set with your team to the second set? Not bowling, but being able to watch everything. What do you see different from the first set to the second set? And do you have any adjustments that you would tell your team that they should make going into this championship match, especially going into the last game? What do you see different from the first set to the second set from your team?
So what I'm seeing is the pin carry from the first set to the second set is a whole lot rougher. They're not getting the carry that they were getting in the first set. Other than that, I wouldn't tell them to change any adjustment at all. Everybody's attitude is still where it needs to be. Everybody's hyped up. Everybody's in this thing, so we good.
For sure. And just like I was saying before, when we were bowling y'all's team, mental is a big thing. And mentally staying in it, how you said everybody's mindset is where it needs to be, that's a big thing. So now that you know that carry is a lot harder, do you feel like, what adjustments should they make going into this last game, knowing that points are close? What adjustments do you think that they should do, or if any adjustments should be made, period? You know, how do you feel like your team mindset should be going and trying to finish this last game?
Honestly, I don't think anybody's mindset should change. Everybody has already made the adjustment they need to make from the first game to this last game. So, like I said, we in the mix. We in here. Everybody's mindset is where it needs to be. They're thinking about their adjustment as they're bowling, as I've been watching, so they're good to go.
Okay, so pretty much just throw the ball where I need you to throw the ball and wait for the pins to fall.
Hey, let's get it. That's how it goes.
All right, H-Town, let's get it. All right, so we spoke with H-Town. Let's get with somebody from Collateral Damage. How do you feel going into this last game, knowing that pins our points are somewhat close? How do you feel? I've been asking everybody, how do you feel the difference from the first set to the second set?
I think it's on the individual. I mean, you just got to make the adjustment.
And what adjustments did you make from the first set to the second set, even though that they were both fresh pairs?
Well, they play different. All two lanes are not playing the same, so you got to take into consideration both individual lanes.
And are you throwing the same ball?
No. I'm throwing a gem. It's going up the lane a little bit further, so I'm finally getting what I'm looking for.
Okay, so you're throwing a ball that's going more down lane and then making its turn instead of something that is making its turn and then kind of stopping.
Right, because it's wrapping. The 10 pins getting wrapped every time. Everybody leaving 10 pins over here, so you got to try to find something different.
Okay, so the fact that you said everybody's leaving 10 pins, what adjustment would you make off of that to try to carry that 10 pin?
Oh, I'll tell you after the game over with. I ain't saying that now. They might be listening.
Oh, for sure. I just like I've been saying all 3 games. It's not how you start a game, it's how you finish.
Oh, yeah. We're going to figure it out.
All right. So, that's Collateral Damage. That's on site. That's Collateral Damage. So, let's see how they finish. They're already almost done. Points are close. So, let's see what points are from Collateral Damage and H-Town. All right, so going into the last game, H-Town's got 8 points. Collateral Damage got 4 points. Drop a comment, leave a comment. Who do you think is going to take the championship home? H-Town or Collateral Damage? Don't forget, H-Town has 8 points. Collateral Damage has 4 points. Drop a comment, leave a comment. Who do you think is going to take championship match home? Let's get with Bill from H-Town.
We good.
All right, Bill, just for one of his teammates, y'all do y'all's job and we're set. Y'all are at 8 points going into the last game, and Collateral Damage is at 4 points. What is your mindset going into the last game? Y'all are actually almost done, but what was your mindset going into this last game, and how you think that your team what do y'all need to do to finish out this game to take the championship home?
Don't miss makeables. It's that simple. If they're going to strike, we strike. If they spare, we make ours. But you can't give pins away. You can't miss 10 pins.
That's for sure. Exactly what I said earlier. Every 9 count you miss is minus 11 off of your score. I joke with everybody. Spares are friends, not food.
That's right. And when you got a big split, Greek church, big 4, get the pins you can get.
Pen count matters.
These games are 10 pins either way.
For sure.
You're giving up 3 pins because you're trying to make it, that's unacceptable.
For sure. Pen count matters.
That's it.
So that was Bill from H-Town. That's his mindset going into the last game. So let's see how H-Town and Collateral Damage finishes. Everybody's almost done. Everybody's in the 8th frame, about to go into the 9th frame. So let's see what happens on 17 and 18 with Collateral Damage and H-Town. They're finishing up the 8th frame. We're about to go into the 9th frame. It's only a 12 pen difference. Oh, I'm sorry, 11 pen difference. That's nothing. Going into the 9th frame, only 11 pen difference is nothing. That is just 1 mark. That's 1 mark. So every pen matters. You got your first leadoff bowler on Collateral Damage. She just got a double. So going into the 10th frame, she's on a double. So going into the 10th frame, the fact that she's on a double, just alone. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That was a terrible break. That was a terrible. That was a terrible break with Ray from H-Town. That was harsh. That hurt my feelings. I'm not even bowling. That was harsh. That hurt my feelings. I'm not even bowling. That was a bad break. That was a great shot. That was a bad break. But pens fall how they fall.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh man, that hurt my feelings. But Collateral Damage, you got your first bowler going into the 10th frame on a double. If she strikes out, that's 60 pens alone that she can get. Ray had a terrible break from H-Town in the 9th frame. That was harsh. That was harsh. That hurt my feelings. Like I said, I'm not even bowling. That was rough. It was so rough that they have to respot the pen. The pen fell. It was out of range. That hurt my feelings. Oh man. Somebody needs to buy him a drink after that. So let's see what he does. They're going to respot that pen, but he should definitely spare. The second and third bowler from H-Town, if they strike, going into the 10th frame, both of them, they can easily get 60 points each in the 10th frame if they strike out. But we're going to have to, man, H-Town's just having a hard time today. H-Town's just having a hard time today on 17 and 18. He already got a bad break to begin with. They responded it, and then he has to respond it again. I don't know what mechanic he made mad, but he needs to get on his good side because they're having to do a second respot. So let's see if Ray spares this, and let's see how H-Town finishes this 9th frame.
I'd be so tempted to
sick of your people. You make you scream in the mic. But my first one, I saw the green one. I said, what's up? Go open it that way.
I know. Life is too short to be
And all the blue socks that come out the laundromat, they still can be used.
They all fit the same foot. So I'm good. Actually, you know what? Let's go with Mailman over here with UBA. Who do you think is going to take home the championship match? Do you think it's going to be H-Town, or you think it's going to be Collateral Damage, and why?
I was thinking it's going to be Collateral Damage, but one of their pairs right now is just making stupid mistakes that's not helping their cause at all. So everything else that they gain back in game 2 from H-Town, that one pair is going to be the one they wind up giving it back.
For sure, because point-wise, H-Town is up, and Collateral Damage is only at 4, and H-Town's at 8. So they still got some pins to make up. But so you think that H-Town's going to take the championship home?
I'm gonna do a Trump and plead the fifth.
No. There's no plead in the fifth over here. There's no plead in the fifth. Either you pick one or you pick the other. Which one? Right now, which one do you think is gonna take the championship match home? H-Town or Collateral Damage? I need an answer. There's no plead in the fifth. This ain't the.
If I say the wrong thing, I'm gonna come off looking like.
Oh no!
I'm gonna sound like yes.
Oh no! I need an answer right now. Who do you think is going to take home the championship match?
Listen, I've been married
H-Town. All right, so Mailman pleads the fifth. He ain't giving me an answer.
I want it to be Collateral. It looks like it's going to be H-Town reversing what they were doing last year. They've come a long way from last year, so we'll say H-Town.
Okay. So he thinks that H-Town's going to win, but
And now if I'm wrong, don't hold me to it. I'm 60 years old. I might have dementia.
No. That's no excuse around here. Unless I see you just sitting at the bar the whole time, that is no excuse around here. So
Get me beat up for next year.
no, never, Mailman, never. So he wants Collateral Damage to win, but he thinks H-Town is going to take it. So let's see who takes it. H-Town Collateral Damage. Going into the 10th frame of the last game, drop a comment, leave a comment. Everybody watching, who do you think is going to win? H-Town or Collateral Damage? I need an answer from everybody right now. Leave a comment, drop a comment. Who is going to win going into the last frame of the last game in the championship match? Who is going to win? H-Town or Collateral Damage? Let us know. All right, 17-18. That was a big shot from Kevin. Don't forget, H-Town is at 8. Collateral Damage is at 4. So that strike, every pen counts. That was a big strike. Everybody is up on their feet. They are trying to see who is going to win this championship match. All right, that was a great shot. Great first 2 shots in the 10th frame from Kevin from H-Town. Let's see. Going into the last frame of the last game, it is close. who is going to take home the championship of our UBA playoff finals. Don't forget, guys, leave a comment, drop a comment. Let us know before everybody finishes right now. Who do you think is going to win? That was big. That was big for Kevin to strike out from H-Town in the 10th frame to finish that game. That was a big, big finish.
Not this Tyrone.
All right. Collateral damage, second bowler. He's matching H-Town's second bowler. On 17 and 18, H-Town is up by 21, but they are a bowler ahead. First bowler, Ray. Oh, that was a big strike. That was a big strike. That was a big strike. But H-Town on 17-18, Ray, he finished with a 186. Kevin struck out for a 201. And you just saw on lane 18, Mr. Smooth. He's on the four-bagger now. He got the first one in the 10th. They're up by 45. But he is a ball ahead of Collateral Damage. Collateral Damage on 18. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Collateral Damage on 18. Their leadoff bowler, she shot 203. Second bowler shot 199. Brian just struck. He's on a double. He's on a double. Brings totals down. They're only minus 43. Okay, so 19 and 20 is only a 2-pen difference. 19 and 20 is only a 2-pen difference. H-Town lost by 2 pens. H-Town lost by 2 pens. On 17 and 18, Brian from Collateral Damage is about to throw his last ball. And on 15 and 16, H-Town is also about to throw the last ball. On 19 and 20, Collateral Damage won by 2. And Collateral Damage also took totals. On 17 and 18, H-Town won by 27. And Collateral Damage lost the last game by 27. On 15 and 16. Okay, wait, hold on. We got Bill from H-Town. Yes, sir.
I told you it was going to be 38-2, but I'll take 32-8.
Okay. We mixed up a couple of numbers, but that's it. So H-Town is our UBA championship winners in this playoff match.
Yep. Hey, Espy, I want to see that in your post.
Oh, no. We calling out Espy now. We calling out Espy. We got Bill over here from H-Town calling out Espy. That was such a great match, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching this live stream. Join us, watch us, and let's wrap this thing up. H-Town took our championship match, and Collateral Damage to second. Great bowling, guys. Great bowling to everybody. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everybody that showed up. Thank you for everybody that supported. Hope everybody has a great Saturday.
They earned it. They earned it. They earned it.
And we will see y'all next time.
They earned it. Them didn't win. And we took care of that. As long as they didn't get back-to-back championships. Hey, after all that video he made. Hold on. I need to call one of my kids to put some photos on.